Are you tired of influencers pumping random projects and telling you to DYOR or do your own research, but never showing you how? Yeah, so am I. I've been there. I've jumped into a project because someone tweeted about it only to watch my investment crash. So I learned the hard way that DYOR isn't just a buzzword, it's truly a survival skill in crypto. But here's the good news. Today, I'm giving you the roadmap to do your own research the right way. No more guesswork, no more FOMO, just actionable tools and strategies to find the next 10x opportunity. So you found a new project that caught your eye on social media. How do you figure out if it's worth your time or just another scam? The last thing you want to do is FOMO into a project at its peak only to get wrecked, and we've probably all been there. So in this video, I'm going to show you the steps and tools you'll need to do your own research and avoid those costly mistakes. And by the end, you'll have a step-by-step blueprint for evaluating projects, plus the tools that can save you time and money. Best part too is that all the tools I'm going to go over are free. As always though, none of this is financial advice, blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you will probably always want to check out is a project's website, because you can often learn a lot from it. And I don't just mean information about the project. I'm talking about seeing if they have grammar issues, incorrect spelling, poor formatting, stuff like that. A site that looks like it was tossed together in 5 minutes by a 5th grader could possibly be your first red flag. Not long ago, I was hearing about a new project a lot in a Telegram group I'm part of, and it sounded like a great project, to be honest. But after spending just 2 minutes on the website, I found broken links and a couple of typos. Red flag. It turns out a few months later, the project was revealed as a scam, so attention to detail does matter. Now, that doesn't mean you should completely disregard the project if the website isn't top-notch, but like I said, it may just be the first red flag. Once on the website, you can often find links to a white paper as well, which usually gives a detailed breakdown of what the project is about, their goals, roadmap, team composition, tokenomics, and more. White papers are a great way to learn about a project, but they can often be long and even technical, so maybe that isn't your cup of tea. In that case, sometimes projects also have what's called a light paper or a one-pager, which is typically much shorter, often just 1 to 3 pages, and sums up the key points of the project fairly well. If not, you can also utilize AI to sum up longer, more technical roadmaps. Now, a couple things I highly recommend diving into here is the roadmap or goals of the project, the tokenomics, and the team. Tokenomics tell you how the tokens are distributed and who holds the power. Too much in the hands of the team? That could be a problem. Then the roadmap tells you if the project has a clear direction or is just making things up as they go. I honestly can't count the number of times I've seen projects launch and it just looks like they stuffed as many buzzwords as possible into their roadmap, such as AI, metaverse, DePIN, play to earn. You get the idea. Now, I could probably do a long video on each of these 3 areas, and if that would be useful, let me know down in the comments. But things to look for are whether or not the goals and roadmaps seem realistic, how competitive of a market they're entering, the initial distribution of the tokens, and then obviously the background of the team and whether or not they're doxed. For me, an undoxed team is another red flag, as well as a small team with little to no experience or incomplete or hard to find social profiles. Keep in mind, the team completely controls the success or failure of a project, so I wouldn't take shortcuts when it comes to learning about and vetting the team. In just a bit, I'm going to go over 3 to 4 of my favorite tools as well for researching projects. The right tools can make all the difference between a great investment and a bad one, and I'm about to share some game changers for you. And like I said, they're all free. But before that, let's check out a project's social media channels. A project's social media channels are often linked to from their website. We're talking Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Telegram, you know what I'm talking about. You want to check out their followers, subscribers, members, see how active the channel is, do they get good engagement, stuff like that. Now, when you're checking social media, look for a few things. First, engagement. Are their followers liking, sharing, and commenting? Consistency. Do they post regularly, or is it sporadic? Then genuine interaction. Are the comments thoughtful, or are they just great project over and over? Because that's a clear sign of spam. If it does feel off, trust your gut, because signs of paid followers or engagement is a good reason to run. But ultimately, you can get a good feel for a community behind a project and whether it is legit or not by looking at those 3 things. Alright, so now you've got a feel for the project's social side, but hype alone doesn't make a project successful. What really matters? The numbers. And this is where things get really interesting. If you're serious about finding the next 10 to 100x project, you don't want to miss this. You're going to want to start with one of 2 sites typically, either CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and it's kind of personal preference really. Both sites are going to give you a good overview of the project in which you can see the current price of the token, past performance, the market cap, fully diluted market cap, previous all-time high and also all-time low, and plenty more. From here, you can determine whether it is a good investment or not based off current price, market cap, and how far the token is from its previous all-time high and low. Close to all-time low, and maybe you find a good entry. At or above previous all-time high, and maybe it's time to be cautious. But you certainly can't let current price and market cap alone be the deciding factor, so let's dive into some of my favorite tools. But before we dive in, I've got a surprise. There's a bonus fifth tool that I'm going to reveal at the end, and it's another game changer for finding 100x gems. Plus, I put together a free ebook that lays out all the tools and tips from this video in one handy guide. So just click the link in the description to grab your copy. Oh, and while you're at it, if you can go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button, as I'll have plenty more content like this coming soon. The first tool I'm going to cover is token unlocks, which just recently rebranded to Tokenomist, and this one is crucial for understanding when tokens will be released into the market. Now, why does that matter? Well, large token unlocks can lead to price drops if early investors or team members decide to sell their tokens. With Tokenomist, you can stay ahead of these events and make more informed decisions about when to enter or exit a project. Now, some of the key features are their token unlock dashboard. This gives you a clear view of upcoming token unlocks, daily unlocks for various projects, lets you search by category and create watch lists, which is great. Then there is the allocation analysis. This lets you compare distribution of tokens side by side, which is kind of cool, as well as their project specific data. You can search for specific projects and see detailed information on upcoming unlocks. Then of course, the token unlock schedules. This provides a clear timeline of when tokens will be unlocked, whether for the team, investors, or other stakeholders, as well as upcoming and past unlock events. Now, it is somewhat limited on the free plan, but I found it to be super helpful and sufficient for all my needs. And a tool like this has many benefits, such as helping you better time investments, possibly avoid price drops prior to large unlocks, or just have better risk management overall. Now, the second tool I use regularly is DeFi Llama, and if you're into DeFi, this is a must-have. DeFi Llama tracks the total value locked, or TVL, across various DeFi protocols and blockchains, giving you a high-level view of which projects are gaining or losing traction. It's kind of like having a heat map of the entire DeFi ecosystem, and some of the key features are their TVL tracking. This provides real-time data on the total value locked in DeFi protocols across various blockchains. Then you have their protocol rankings, where this shows you which DeFi projects have the most liquidity and how they rank up against each other. Also, their cross-chain analysis. This allows you to compare TVL across different blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, and many others. Then of course you have historical data. You can check how a protocol's TVL has changed over time to help you spot trends. Now, obviously, the benefits here are numerous, but you can use this to spot emerging protocols, assess the confidence in the market, and identify weaknesses, since positive or negative TVL movement can be a sign of interest or lack of in a protocol. Best part is DeFi Llama is totally free, and this tool does so much more as well. Next up is Dune Analytics, and this one is a powerhouse for custom data analysis. Now, if you want to dive deep into specific blockchain data, whether it's tracking user activity, token flows, or the performance of certain apps, Dune lets you create custom dashboards to visualize the data that you're looking for. The process for creating a dashboard may be more for those that are technically inclined, but thankfully you can search through thousands of already created data sets. So it's kind of like having a magnifying glass for the entire crypto ecosystem. Some of the key features for Dune: you can assess real-time on-chain data for various protocols and projects. It's also community powered, so you benefit from a vast library of dashboards made by the community, ranging from DeFi project performance to NFT sales, pretty much anything you may need. It's also completely free. Most of the core features are available at no cost, which is amazing. And again, the benefits are numerous here. You have tailored insight. You can create personalized dashboards to track the exact metrics you care about, whether it's gas fees, liquidity, or trading volumes. Obviously, the biggest one, the crowdsourced knowledge. You tap into the work of other analysts in the community to get insights you might not have thought of. Last but not least is Token Metrics. And like I mentioned, this is the only tool I actually pay for because it's that amazing. Token Metrics is an AI-driven research platform that helps you analyze and rank crypto projects. So whether you're looking for price predictions or deep insights into tokenomics or even machine learning-based project ratings, Token Metrics has it all. It's kind of like having a personal research assistant that's always working for you. And some of the key features, I'm not going to go into all of them because I don't want to spoil it, but they have AI-powered ratings, and these provide AI-generated ratings for projects based on fundamentals, technology, and technical analysis. analysis. Then their price predictions, which is really cool. So it uses machine learning to predict future price movements, giving you an edge in timing your trades. And then obviously their in-depth research reports. You can access detailed reports on various projects, including their tokenomics, team, and market potential. So it's kind of an all-in-one tool for you. Now it does a lot more than that, but I'm not going to spoil it all for you. A tool like this really helps you save time. Instead of manually researching every project, Tokenmetrics does the heavy lifting for you, allowing you to focus on the investment decisions. So if you're interested in checking out Tokenmetrics, you can find a link in the description. They'll save you over $200. The bonus tool I've been saving for last is nothing but DEX Screener, and it's an absolute game changer for anyone trading on decentralized exchanges. Now, DEX Screener provides real-time charts and data from multiple DEXs, allowing you to track token prices, liquidity, and trading volumes across different blockchains. So whether you're looking to spot trends, monitor price movements, or find hidden low-cap gems, DEX Screener gives you the insights you need to make smarter trades. Best of all, it's completely free. And those are the 5 tools I use regularly to DYOR, or do your own research, and find those 10x opportunities in the crypto space. But remember, your research doesn't stop here. Crypto is evolving fast, and the more tools you have at your disposal, the better your chances of staying ahead of the curve. Here's a little bonus tip too. Don't just rely on one tool or one source of data. The key to successful DYOR is cross-referencing. So you compare what you find on Token Unlocks, DeFi Llama, Dune, all these other tools. If multiple tools point to the same conclusion, you're probably onto something big. Now, if you found this video helpful, I've got more content coming your way to help you master the crypto space. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future tips, tools, and strategies that could help you level up your research game.